Geek, we're loading up in the car. You are so fuzzy from all the dry, so staticky. Every time I touch her, she gets shocked. But we got your litter box in there. Got the seat covered with a waterproof mattress just in case you're unhappy. I don't think you will be. We don't have very far to go. And I brought my suction mount clip, but I will probably just use this one that sits on the dash this time. We're always running late. I'm gonna start the car, Keek. Don't freak out. And in the back, in the trunk, I have a whole bunch of, well, not a whole bunch. I got a trunk load of stuff to go into storage down there. And in the car, I got a bunch of empty water jugs because they have really good water and I have really crappy water. So, you ready, Keek? We're gonna go see Uncle Scott for his birthday and see Vinny. Huh? That's the, I don't really want to be in here. I like the RV better. Alright, Keek, we're gonna go. You're alright, Keek. The size of that mountain, it's taller than the car. You're fine. Got a lot of glare today, Keek. Hopefully my good sunglasses are down there too. I haven't been able to find them. I should put you on the camera. You're sitting here on the armrest. You like being in Eddie a lot more than the car, don't you? Even though you took a long trip with me. Denver to California to the ocean. Riding up on the dashboard.
In 1/2 mile, turn right.
When I was going really, really too fast. Pleading with a cat to not stand in front of my eyes. I know. You're fine. You're fine. You talk a lot more in the car than you do in Eddie too. Next week we gotta come back down, Keek.
Turn right.
We'll bring Cousin Eddie though, because I want to work on a project. We have to house and cat sit again. I guess that's the good thing of being available to people. Help them out sometimes. I bet Vinny's just gotten huge. The roads seem fine today. I guess I talked to a friend of mine last night. Going home from work, usually a half an hour trip south for them. Took them over 2 hours. Said it was mostly because people were being stupid. The roads weren't terrible.
Continue on route.
But they're dry today. I'm going to do my best to not get a speeding ticket. I was watching Nomadic Fanatic and he said he's never had a speeding ticket, and boy, I wish I was that way. I had a point where they were going to take my car away when I had my Mustang. I got pulled over one time. I was like insanely stupid. And the cop told me to go get in the back of his cruiser. And I was like, uh-oh. So my one question was, do I need to shut it off or can I leave it running? Which I thought was a good question at the time. He said, you can leave it running. Which told me I wasn't going to go to jail. Which, when he pulled me over, I thought was a distinct possibility. But, you know, getting an RV, and then I had when I used to do a lot of jet skiing, I bought an old Blazer at the time. And going 75 and that felt like you were doing 100. So that helped me slow down a little bit. And then Cousin Eddie has helped me slow down. I still, you know, it's still a fight for me because I like to go fast. But I'm starting to appreciate the journey a little bit more and less of the bragging on how quick I got from point A to point B. And now the way my budget is, money used to not be an issue to me. I used to do quite well until tax season. I was one of those guys for forever not only did I pay high taxes all year long, they wanted more at the end of the year. And this year, now that I'm officially poor, I don't think they plan on returning the favor. I think I'm gonna, if I'm lucky, I'm gonna break even, which still just doesn't seem fair. I hear of all those people with what their plans or what they're gonna buy at tax season. Yeah, I've had to take out loans at tax season to cover extra debt. Got audited a year when we sold a house for a $15,000 loss, which I had to take a loan out to cover. Got audited for that year and had to pay more. Had to get a lawyer and everything, and the lawyer got a little bit of it knocked down, but had to pay more. Still paying off that. So, yeah. So I can't really afford to get a ticket at this stage of my life, which is probably good. Because normally I'm 20 or 25 miles an hour over the speed limit on the highways. Now I'm trying to just, if I can stick to 10 over, like now I'm probably about 7 or 8 over. If I can do that, I'm alright. But in Ohio, man, if you've never driven much in Ohio, you got to be careful because those guys are everywhere. I have driven literally from California back to the middle of Ohio, and I saw more cops from the Ohio border than I did the rest of the way.
In 1.5 miles, keep left.
Other than I made that drive back pulling my big boat, and I got followed by a cop around St. Louis for like 5 miles. And in there I had all kinds of animals. It was loaded up because we were moving back. And he pulls me over. I mean, I got a big dog and like 3 cats in the damn thing and loaded down with junk. And he said, well, I was following you and your trailer stayed right there on the solid white line the whole way. Like, yeah, I knew you were back there. Because I knew when he was following me, if I just would have let that trailer swing out into the other lane, he was going to write me a ticket. But I didn't get a ticket. I think he was just trying to see how tired I was or something. I don't know. But it really is frustrating.
Keep left.
And for me, this might sound stupid. Well, lots of things I say sound stupid. But for me, it seems a lot easier for me to drive fast. Because, you know, I've literally I went years and was never passed. Because when I had my Mustang, if I was on the highway, I was doing 100. But as you slow down and spend a lot of time around the speed limit, you gotta pay a lot more attention. You know, when I was going fast, I'd look behind me, but I'd be surprised if anybody was there that wasn't just using me as their rabbit. So now I use people as a rabbit more than I get used, because I used to just get frustrated that they wouldn't go as fast as I wanted them to go, and I would turn into the rabbit. Now I'm able, oh, there we go, there's 80, slow down. Now I'm able to calm down a little bit.